The game?
Hot mics. I hear myself, and now I see myself.
There we are.
Live, gentlemen.
How's it going?
On the stream.
We are. Welcome. Hey, everybody. Happy Halo Days, and welcome to the 343 social stream. It's the last one of 2018, actually. So we brought out the big guns today. I'm, of course, Sketch. You know Unishek. You may or may not know Chris Lee. Happy to have him joining us today. And for the first time, I believe, on any official stream ever,
Yes, that's right.
the one and only Burger. So today
Nice,
we
Burger.
are excited to catch up with these two fine gentlemen. We'd like to talk a little bit about what they've been working on, what they've been up to since we last heard from Chris, which has been way back in June.
It's been a long time, yeah.
We've been pretty heads down and pretty busy, but we also want to play some of the new Holiday Fiesta playlist today.
Yes.
So you know how that works. Anyone that jumps in and matches up with Team 343 with or against will get the coveted 343 unicorn skin. Some say it is the hottest gift item this season. Actually, no one's ever said that.
It's
but
the
just myself.
coolest.
It is the coolest. Oh,
The coolest.
I'm glad you remembered that. Yesterday, John had
Yeah.
that. He had that line written in his head and was worried he'd forget to drop it today.
I didn't want to forget that people will be playing us on the snow maps
Yeah.
and get Ice Unicorn. Like,
Ooh,
it
nice.
doesn't fit any better than that, you know?
It's been years in the making.
It has
really
been.
has.
It really has been.
So, guys, before we kind of dive in, because we're just going to do a mix of talking, we're going to play, we're going to talk. Of course, we're watching the Mixer chat here, so let us know what you're thinking. We may or may not be able to answer all the questions. We'll try, but full disclosure, you know me, I love to crush dreams, and I love to keep those expectations in check. Chris has not been permitted to make any big reveals or news drops today, but
No.
you never know
Sorry.
what's going to happen. Burger's a wild card, so
Why am I the wild card?
well, you know.
Luckily, he can't read chat, though, so.
No, we don't want
yeah.
him seeing the chat because there's a lot of beard discussion going on right now. It's good. It's trending.
It's the
Yeah.
beard's trending.
Hashtag Burger Beard is and that's Burger with an E, by the way, not BU. So, guys, before we jump in, we know you all very well. I'm not sure all of our viewers do. So, Chris, we'll start with you. Just kind of generally housekeeping. Who are you? What do you do? How'd you make it here today?
Yeah, so I am the studio head for the Halo Infinite team. So I run the team that built like the E3 trailer. We're working on forward development for Infinite, and Burger's on the team as well as our technical director. And I've been a part of 343 since the beginning. I came over with Bonnie when she started the studio, and I've been here ever since, working on Halo 4 as the lead producer, executive producer of 5, and then now kind of leading the development team on Infinite. So.
Burger, you've been here a long time as well, right?
Yeah, I was here since the start as well. So all of the work on 4 and 5 and now Infinite, yeah, as the technical director. So it's been a fun road.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting just how old some of us are. You guys were on the other side of the 343 fence at the same time I was at the on the other side of the Bungee fence, and
Yeah.
I remember sort of zigzagging in and out a few times in certain meetings as we were passing torches and whatnot. And now here we are.
That's right. We met at Exo 6 in Barcelona.
We did,
Well,
and
so
I
that's
think
a
you were
while
there
ago.
with the Shadowrun
With
team,
Shadowrun,
if I
that's right.
recall, and
Yeah.
we had some. It was a great show.
Yeah.
And it only took us all the way until DreamHack Atlanta to reunite and have another
yeah.
night on the town again. So
Go out drinking.
we'll save that for another stream.
That'll be another stream.
That's an
yeah.
after
That's
dark
all.
stream.
Oh, sorry.
That could be a whole stream in its own.
Burger after dark. So you guys just want to kind of maybe break the ice and maybe we'll get a game in first just to kind of knock the dust off a little bit and see what community members might want to match in with us. If you don't know, the Holiday Fiesta playlist launched last week. It is a special variation
What?
of the
Give me
beloved
later.
Super Fiesta playlist. Randy and Blaze on the Sustain team worked really hard to kind of add a wintry, holiday, festive theme to some of our Halo 5 maps. They did an amazing job, and there's also some new game types as well, right, John?
Yeah, so I think there's 14 different Super Fiesta modes, which you've got low grav Super Fiesta, sniper Super Fiesta, where you're only getting sniper rifles of Covenant, Forerunner, Humankind. You have low grav snipers, like combinations of absolutely everything, and you play them all on these holiday maps.
And Burger, if I'm not mistaken, you're a pretty well-established SWAT player, right? That's kind of your forte.
Yeah, I do play a lot of SWAT, which most people are like. Really, you play SWAT? Especially because I'm very jittery when I play. Chris is gonna be laughing at me this whole time. So
There is
we could
a
get some
Super Fiesta
close-ups.
SWAT.
there is, and it's
On
awesome.
Burger. That'd
be
There's a
good.
Super Fiesta SWAT.
Well, we
which
all
is-
expect John's shoulders to get a little sore this afternoon as he pulls Chris and Berger into a MMR bracket that they've never experienced before.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty
but
excited
Yeah.
about
We'll
that.
go
That's
easy on
gonna
them,
be
I think, for the most
really
part.
fun.
I've never
We will
played in
keep the
silver
stream
before.
dialed into John's POV, but we'll check in and see how Berger and Chris are doing along the way. And, I'm not actually playing. I just get to sit here and talk trash and
And judge.
mock these guys. And
wear-
somebody has to keep tabs of the mixer
and
chat
wear a
here.
sweet sweater.
And wear this awesome sweater. I get to wear it's the only time I'll probably be able to wear it this year. So
Have you shown the chat?
I don't
Full
know
on
if the
with the
chat
ring?
has seen my sweater, complete with my Infinity Gauntlet. It's pretty awesome, gotta say.
That is such an awesome sweater. And now I feel like I'm way underdressed for this stream.
I was hoping to get the Halo
Yeah.
Chief one
The Christmas sweater.
from like last year, but
Yeah.
I hear those are really hard to come by now.
Initiating
yeah,
Slayer.
Liz was saying
I am eager
Joust.
to see how well you
we got
perform.
Joust.
Oh,
So
Joust.
This one is railguns and swords.
Swords, yeah.
Oh,
And my
I
favorite
always-
holiday map with all the lights.
Eden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the
I-
wrong TV
I was
again.
looking at the wrong TV too.
Everybody wants me to snap already. I'm only gonna
Ugh.
snap if Berger goes off script. That would be the cue. And if I snap, the screen goes dark. It means somebody said something they weren't supposed to say.
The stream
What?
just goes dark.
Yeah, it'll probably be caused by me. I won't.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna pretend to be a caster. It's not really
Boom.
not really my thing. But Chris just let out a boom, so I think he must have killed somebody somewhere
Yeah.
trying
We're-
to watch these screens.
We're blue, right?
What's
They're
going
in
on
blue
here?
base. He's going through security.
I tried to go for like a 360, just cause. You got a Bolter over there, Chris. Nice.
You have gained the lead.
Chris is fighting a bunch of them up on top blue right now.
Yep. Oh, you got me.
The questions are already coming fast and furious in the chat. So far, nothing that we are able to answer, but I'm going to keep paying close attention. A lot of very specific questions.
Are leading.
This is a close game.
It is 11-11 right now. Minky's matchmaking doing its job. Ooh.
The doctor. There's two in turbine.
All right, starting with the call-outs, guys. I like to see.
Yeah, that guy. Did he have a whiplash?
I can't not try.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I very often play to win, and that's like the one thing I want to do when I'm playing Halo.
Yeah, it's hard
And-
not to.
It can be challenging. It's like when you're tired after a long day and you just want to play, but when you play, you have to play to win. It's oh man, it's a bit of a struggle.
Kitty rules. I do read the chat,
Nice.
but I also do sometimes make up questions. So you're half right.
Oh my gosh, how did I miss that? After my sweet bowl true.
It wasn't on stream. It didn't happen, Berger.
Well, then only Unistream is going to happen.
Well, we were told that he would have the best plays.
Well, I don't know who told you that. I mean,
Yeah.
We got the technology. We can switch over. If anyone in chat would like to see either a Chris or a Berger POV, just let us know. We can make
just-
that happen.
I almost just sorted Burger. So, I mean, I think
After I
people
s-
want to see that.
Oh, pre-firing. Good try, Burger.
Yeah, he didn't.
We're split right now between Berger Cam and Chris Cam.
Ooh,
Oh, good.
I'm gonna say it'll be Sternoff's choice. Michael's working the boards back there. So, all right, let's check in with Berger.
Burger.
Oh,
now-
that just seems like a terrible idea.
They're coming in blue. Oh, we are not winning.
All right, we're on Berger. Let's see what he can do. He's got a rail gun and a sword.
we're coming back.
That's because look, I brought them all in, and then everyone.
Where are they? Oh, there's one in red.
Berger, people are curious about your beard. It's being called Epic. And how long have you been working on that beard?
About 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
So kind of the end of summer, early fall. Need my winter beard.
All right. Let's if the stream chat could just pivot away from the beard discussion. Let's find a different topic.
Well,
I don't
did everyone see that one? I actually got a kill there.
Yeah. Will there be oxygen in Halo Infinite?
I think there will be.
I don't know if you guys saw, but earlier this week, Frank actually leaked something really significant on Twitter. He confirmed that there will be dirt
Oh yeah,
in Halo Infinite.
I was pretty upset with him for yeah. It feels like that's too much. Too much, Frank.
I'm like,
So we know there's dirt. Safe
got
to
it.
assume there's trees,
I got.
sky. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume there'll be some sort of
We're
weaponry.
Thinking there's Sky.
I saw a warthog in the trailer, so I
in there.
assume that's probably a
got him.
safe bet.
nice.
Yeah, look at that. Double
46,
kill, bull
44,
true.
It's close,
All
it's
right,
close.
Burger. You
Not
just needed the
doing well right
spotlight.
now.
Now you're
Yeah,
stepping
double
up.
kill, bull true.
Rising to
yeah.
the occasion.
Oh, and the missed.
Team 343 just 2 kills away from opening win here, getting things off on the right foot.
Got him.
And that's
Boom.
it.
Go, baby.
Unicheck
Nice.
with the deciding kill.
Love it.
Great job, guys.
Let's go.
So to everybody that matched with these guys and against,
I went
we'll
even to
take
his
note of
mi-
your
to
gamer
Chris's
tag,
minus
and you will
6.
receive the unicorn skin. Just a reminder, though, asking for it in chat. It's purely random. You happen to match up, we will grant it to you a little bit later. So just be patient there. Guys, before we jump in, maybe we'll look over here at my little script.
Someone
Talk
asked
about,
if Chief was going to be in the game.
Well, are you comfortable answering that?
Yeah, of course.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, Chief is
confirmation.
definitely
All
in
right.
the game.
Chris, looking at this mixer chat,
Yeah.
giving the viewers what they want. So, guys, I think you
Mr.
know.
Did you know that? I don't know
I-
if I knew if Chief
I
was going to
didn't.
be in Infinite.
I did. I knew.
I mean, I assume that was his back that we saw on the trailer, but it wasn't really ever. Well, there you go, guys. Now you
Yeah.
just spoiled a massive plot twist.
Oh, are we supposed to say spoiler before we do stuff like that?
Well, if you're in this chat, who knows what's going to happen now? You might get spoiled. I don't know if you guys caught last week's stream, but we had Dan Chosich come on and do a pretty fascinating behind-the-scenes dive into the thought process and the work that went into the trailer. I don't want to rehash all of June. It was a long time ago, but we haven't really seen or heard from you guys since. So just kind of curious. Chris, we were all down at E3, and just kind of curious, like, what were your thoughts coming out of E3, if you can remember that? What was it like? A lot of work went into that moment. You're in the auditorium. We saw how the trailer was built, but from your perspective, being there on behalf of the team, just kind of walk us through what that was like for you.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. Like, you're always a little nervous when you're showing something new, and we had been pretty dark up until that point. We hadn't talked about Infinite, and the team had been working really hard, and that trailer meant so much to us on the team because it really showcased, like, bringing back some of those, like, the new visual language that we're working on, and just going out there and seeing the reaction that folks had was amazing. In the auditorium, people didn't know what the trailer was, and so watched a ton of the community reaction videos, seeing them trying to guess what the trailer is, and there was a very, like, intentional arc that we wanted to take people on there.
Yeah, Dan showed us that it kind of literally seemed to what he predicted on that chart is what happened in real life.
Yeah, and so then when people started realizing it was Halo, you could just hear it in the auditorium. There was this buzz, and then it just, like, erupted when Chief showed up at the end. So it was an amazing moment. It was very heartwarming, and one of my favorite moments of being part of this team.
Burger, anything stand out to you if you can remember back to
Yeah,
June?
no, it was an awesome feeling, right? It was really the culmination of a lot of work since the end of Halo 5 coming together on screen. And I think we can do tons of foundational work and you know, it kicked off the subspace engine and that stuff. But until we actually have something that fans can see, it doesn't really matter if it's just internal. So it's a really great moment for us to start sharing things back with the community and the fans.
Well, you mentioned Slipspace. Let's come back to that in a second. Maybe we'll jump back in for another game, and then I definitely would like to talk to you just both generally on what is Slipspace and what have you been up to since June. But first, more Holiday Fiesta.
I mean,
do it.
it'll take a little to load in.
Oh,
We
well,
can
that's
talk some
I'm not
Slipspace.
sure we can handle that question that fast, but okay, Burger, why don't you?
You're right to,
Yeah.
look, it's loading
It
already.
is loading in pretty fast.
Yeah, we have a lot of things that we want to do. The vision for Infinite is big, and we needed to really do a re-architecture on the tech stack and the tool set and the workflow and stuff that Chris has already talked about to be able to achieve that vision. And so it really meant that we needed to take a step back and do some re-architecture. It's great to be able to provide the tool sets to the content team that allow them to just create better stuff. And so it was needed. We'd spent a lot of time shipping 4, shipping 5, and then we got to take a step back and really, I think, overhaul the engine to be able to deliver on this vision.
Nice.
Cool. We'll hold that thought. I don't want to take you away. Let's keep the streak alive.
Oh, I got a Prophet's Bane off the start.
Team 343, 1-0 in the Holiday Fiesta Community Play
no.
Date.
I got.
Unyshek
taken
Did you
out
lo-
right
you
off the
loads
start-
in with a
start.
Prophet's Bane, dies immediately.
Yep. Not the best start you want.
Not ideal.
I can't tell whose
Very not
view we're on right now. We got multiple
Crap.
people all carrying the same weapon. All right,
That was
Spurger,
yeah.
let's Michael, let's check in with Chris. We haven't looked at Chris yet today.
I just got a double, and then yeah.
That's what they all say.
There is a Prophet's Bane lurking around somewhere.
It's yours. You gave it to them.
No, there were two.
I'm going to answer a question over here, guys, on a tangential topic. I see people asking, hey, what's up with the MCC update? So, yeah, about that. We put out a post this morning with some additional information, but reality is the team has been working super hard to try to get this update out into the players' hands before everyone disappears for the break and everything shuts down. And just late last night, unfortunately, we discovered a last-minute bug that unfortunately kind of keeps the build from hitting the bar that the team is committed to, which, you know, if we're not making the game better and continually moving forward, that's a problem. So this particular bug would have resulted in a content corruption issue that would have prevented people from being able to match into the match composer in certain scenarios and also resulted
Prophet's
in
Bane
a
on my
crash.
X.
So
I killed him.
unfortunately, we had to make the difficult decision to hold back that update until we have time to get that issue ironed out. So after we get back from the break and the holidays, and realistically after we get past the UGC Halo Classic, which is scheduled for the second weekend in January, then the team will look at bringing this update back out as soon as they
Nice.
can. So for now, a little bit of a delay, but it was the right call to make, and we look forward to sharing more information after the break. Now back to this game, another close one, 19-21, 20-21. Team 343 still in it.
So many Prophet's Banes right now.
I know.
I killed another one. There's no.
Oh my
they
gosh,
finally got
Tartar
me.
Scabble behind you.
There's
Chris?
like 3 of them on my
We're
X.
watching Teffer Lee, Chris Lee's POV right now, creeping around in a game of
I got the
no.
Tartar
Super
Scabble.
Fiesta Melee. So
Does
only
anyone
melee
wanna-
weapons.
Who wants a Prophet's Bane?
I take one.
Guys, if you had to pick one, a hammer or a sword? Are you a
Prophet's Bane
sword,
down there on
sword
my
guy or
X,
hammer
down
guy?
on my X.
Burger's a sword guy.
Down there.
John, are you a
Smash.
sword or hammer?
Hammer will usually win the clang, so hammer
Yeah.
in Halo 5.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. I do like jousting with the swords. It's fun to fight through it a little bit. Oh, nice. Someone's got Tartarus Scabble.
Yeah. We traded. There's another one down there on the floor. Get a Tartar Scabble. Yeah, to your right. Up there. Just hold B. Nice.
Let's see.
Watch your back. Turn around.
Eric Ibu's throwing up a little poll here.
We're getting,
asking
like,
our
full call-out
audience how
mode.
they feel about
You got it.
hammer versus
Nice.
sword.
We're up by 6.
To whoever keeps asking repeatedly,
by me.
will there be
Oh,
playable elites in Halo Infinite? That is outside the scope of what we will be discussing today, but I appreciate your perseverance. Guys, the chat weighed in. 68% prefers the sword over the hammer.
Yeah.
I will say I think sword is cooler,
It's more
but
fun.
for Halo 5, like winning the match, you probably want to pick hammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like if you play Griffball in Halo 5, you'll notice that quite a bit actually.
So as a SWAT player, Berger naturally wouldn't know that, and he would just pick the sword.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not always about winning. It's about being really cool.
What?
It's about style.
Can be
Okay.
about style points. Oh my. There's like all of them on red team or in red base.
Hey, we're close. We should win. It's tied now.
Let's
We are tied up. 45 all.
Oh, that was
46-45. 343 trying to hold on here. 47,
this.
3 kills, 2 kills to go.
Behind me.
48,
There was a Prophet's Bane up here.
1
Traded.
kill
One
for
kill.
Team 343. Keep the streak alive.
Oh, come on.
Is he over by you, Bert?
Yeah, there's 2 of them
We're
on me.
tied up right now. Next kill has it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Nuts.
What happened there? I missed that moment. Was it a sword versus
I-
hammer for
I
the finale?
I think it was someone must have gotten uni.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's not about winning, right? You guys did look cool, so that's all that's important.
I did.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
not sure about Uni though.
Well, nice job there, guys. We'll keep it going. You know, every once in a while, you don't want
Thanks
to
for
just
carrying us.
dominate
We
because the
try.
community would just be crushed. So sometimes it's good to keep. I'm glad. Thanks for keeping it close.
Yeah.
So back to where we were, guys.
Yeah.
This is a loaded question, and we don't have all day, but just generally speaking, like what have you guys been up to since E3? I know you've been pretty heads down. We obviously haven't been able to share really any information publicly, much to the dismay of our anxious and eager fans. But
Yeah.
how have things been going? What's been happening here in these secret halls?
Lots of tool work on slip space, that kind
Yep.
of stuff.
Yeah.
A ton of work to build out the capabilities in Slipspace. So it's, as Berger talked before, we have this really ambitious vision for what we want to do with Infinite. And we are working to make sure that the engine and the tool set is great for our creative team to iterate and really bring to life kind of the next generation of Halo experiences, or the next kind of major release for us with Infinite. So we're looking at how we can make that something that's great for our fans, bring the visual language together that we showed at E3, and then really drive what that looks like from a kind of how to bring things forward for Halo.
Cool.
So I accidentally started us into another match.
That's fine. Chris finished up right on time. We're just going to keep bobbing and weaving in
Christmas
and out
lights.
of conversations and gameplay. So we are jumping back in. Game number 3 of the Holiday Fiesta
A little CTF.
Social Stream Playdate. What do we get here? Super Fiesta CTF.
Yeah.
On
Was
Stasis,
it speed? Was it speed CTF or just normal?
It's normal. It's normal.
We're back
Nice
to
game.
watching Uni's POV right now, I hear. So, John, no pressure. You guys
Get
are
that
1 and
flag,
1.
Berger. Get that flag. Nice.
I believe the score flag does not have to be home to score, right?
In speed, that's the case. I'm not sure about this one.
Okay. There's so many subtle variants here, which is awesome, but I've also lost track of what the rules are.
Dude, that guy is coming straight for me. Nice.
Gamer Triton says, when will we get more information about Halo Infinite?
Right now.
Well, I mean, we're
Yeah.
giving you information is a very vague term, so we will be giving some information, but I think the types of things you're looking for probably still a little ways off.
Do we have to go get our flag back?
Is it?
Is that what's going on?
It says flag away. Oh, maybe you can't score then. So you can.
Sword guy.
Trados.
Dude, the Prophet's Banes.
Do they have one?
I think they do. At least I didn't see that guy get me.
I don't know if our guy even tried capturing the flag though. That's the thing. I don't know if because you're so used to, like that's how Halo 5's CTF has been.
Atomic Jorge is giving a shout out. No question, just wants to wish everyone a happy holiday.
Aw,
Oh,
happy holidays, everyone. It was really cool to be
I'm
able to come
returning it.
onto the
It's
stream
returned.
today
Score
at
it.
the end of the
Good play,
year
Berger. And we got the cap.
and just
We got the cap.
talk to the
I wouldn't
community.
got him.
Kind of after a really long year, kind of working through a lot of stuff. Great moment at E3, building out Slipspace so that can be an awesome game for fans, and it's good to just catch up and get to talk to the community one last time.
For sure. For this year.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Sorry.
One last time.
Before the
Goodbye
end.
forever.
Before the end of the
You'll
year.
never see Chris again.
Oh, I hope that's not true.
I saw a question in the chat about the Limitless partnership that we announced earlier this morning, which none of us, the 4 of us specifically, are not directly involved in that. That was actually spearheaded by a couple different folks around the studio, including some people on our franchise team. Tyler Jeffers, I believe, was kind of our key point person for that. But super cool program, and as far as I know, the Limitless
Where'd the
team
flag
reached
go?
out to us, which was a huge honor.
Yeah.
And it's a great fit, obviously, with the IP and with Chief and kind of some of the iconic armor elements that we already have. It feels like just a great marriage, and we could not be more excited to be a part of that program, and can't wait to see some of the first recipients of their new Mjolnir prosthetics. Very cool. What's going on here, guys? We're up 1-0.
We're up 1. We're about to move our second flag.
Burger's got some rockets.
Oh, they took our flag.
John's got like a
There's 2 in our
sniper
base
and
right
a
now.
There's
shotgun.
3.
John's getting
There's 2
2.
now. Oh, hammer coming in.
peeling
There's
off
3 there, over
faces,
there.
I think is the term that,
Yeah,
that I
Hammer
hear
just
on
got me.
stream.
Crap.
There's still one on the flag.
Nice. Get the touch. Nice.
I got this.
So
return.
many questions just pouring through in the chat. I just can't possibly even acknowledge these fast enough.
Should be cap. Nice.
I got it.
That's the second one.
Have you guys started working on the story yet?
Yeah, we have. Of course, we're in the a important phase of the project, and so we work on the story. We work on prototyping gameplay. We work on building out the engine. Kind of a lot of aspects of the game development happens
And a lot
throughout
of
the
that
life
moves in
cycle.
parallel,
so like,
right?
yeah, it
A lot of
happens throughout the entire time.
interdependencies and kind of it's a complex relationship between all those different disciplines and buckets.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been working on a ton of stuff across the board. Oh crap!
Berger, I have seen some additional questions about the Slipspace engine. Just in general, is it carrying forward anything pre-existing from the prior games, or was it a complete from scratch rebuild?
Yeah, there's still some foundations. It wasn't a complete and total rebuild. It was a teardown of certain systems that didn't allow us to kind of scale out to the places that we wanted to be. But there's definitely still code and foundation that came from. But it's for an engineer who was on 5, but not on, and then they came and saw this, it would be a pretty foreign system, set of systems. So
Gotcha.
One of the things we do though is we like to take the existing kind of stuff that we've built for Halo 5, and we like to bring it online inside of Slipspace and all the new technology that we've built, so that we can ensure that we're kind of building things and that we aren't just starting over from scratch, where it's like, I think the fear that a lot of people have at times is that it's not going to feel anything like a Halo game, and we definitely want to make sure that's not the case. So we kind of bring stuff online, and we kind of iterate, and we make sure that our experiences kind of evolve and kind of work from that technology evolution versus kind of just starting completely off in some scratch place.
Gotcha.
What was like something that the team or engineers had like a bigger issue with that they really wanted to see fixed, and we took time to address specifically when overhauling everything? What's like one thing, if you guys can talk about it?
I think the biggest thing was just the efficiency of being able to work. And so from an pure engineering perspective, not content, it just was a slow engine to build, iterate in, and we did a lot of work to allow that to be a much faster process.
Yeah.
Just, the more code that you can do and the more iterations you can get with the content team, the better. And so that was a big thing for us, is that we were pretty slow to turn around changes back and forth before we sort of got into this. And so that was one of the big things that we did, was to be able to turn changes around fast, get them to the content teams, iterate, and then get builds back to them. It's probably one of the biggest frustrating pieces that we've spent a lot of time working on.
Yeah.
Cool. So increasing speed of iteration quite a bit. Nice.
Yeah, a lot of iteration-focused things so that we can kind of really empower the team to make the much kind of bring that passionate energy and make better creative experiences for the fans. I think is a really important one that has been frustrating at times.
Well, especially, I mean, you've openly talked about in your blog in June that there will be a flighting component for this game, right? So this will be kind of the first Halo game in that regard. Like, you don't just mean like the beta like we had for Halo 5, for example. This is a flighting program where different layers of the community is going to be able to play this game during the course of development, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the important things for us, this project, is to build alongside our community and with our community providing input on the things that we're creating and iterating on. And so the flighting program, not like a beta where it's like a moment in time on Halo 5 where we had that launch for like a couple weeks. We want to have a relationship and kind of build that over time, where we have people coming in, giving us feedback, kind of playing the experiences, and we're updating it as we go and kind of having a loop there. I think the beta was great. I think at that time, a lot of our tech stack was really difficult to get those iterations in out there with fans, and that's one of those kind of, as we improve the iteration for our team, we're also improving things that allow us to do that with the community and take more input along the way, which I think will be very good to make sure that we're building like a great experience.
For sure. And I know the next question is, when can we do all this? We don't have a date for flighting yet. Eventually, we will have a mechanism for people to opt in if you're interested in something like that. So that'll be kind of the first phase. Don't have a date for that quite yet either. But when that all is set up, then we'll look to Chris and Berger and team to decide when is the right time to start opening that flighting. And I imagine similar to how we operated the MCC update, probably going to start small. And I could just sort of imagine that it would gradually grow over time. And then next thing you know, it's the real game.
Absolutely.
It's easy, right?
Yeah, exactly. It kind of does itself.
Berger's excited. We just
just
pulled
got
the
SWAT.
We got the SWAT.
I was wondering what was going on.
So start off, I think you might need to switch to Berger's POV then, because he is a SWAT master.
I've brought it
You
on
set
me.
yourself up for this.
No pressure.
No.
Now you must perform. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
Like a strong bronze,
Can we switch
like a
controllers?
high bronze.
Can we switch controllers so like
This is all you. This is all you.
I know you're not the biggest fan of SWAT. It's
I see a
I don't
question.
mind
Will there
SWAT,
be more trailers? I'm going to assume at some point. Sure.
We're definitely going to show the game more
Yes.
at some point. Yeah.
I saw a question. Do we think that we'll do flighting on PC as well?
I don't think we've really talked about like the specifics around that. I think we are releasing on
Obviously,
PC.
the game is being developed with PC in mind.
So we're releasing on PC. I think we'll probably start not on PC, but then get to PC over time. I think that's probably the way we're gonna look at that. We are working on building them both at the same time, but I think there's just some kind of familiarity that we have with
Well, that
console
was
that we'd
bad.
probably start there, just from a flighting perspective.
They're kind of just camping us in blue right in here. Oh man,
Are they in?
we got to rotate out of blue, or else we'll be trapped there for a while.
Oh, this is. I totally forgot it's SWAT. I was.
yeah,
All right,
good.
we're
At
breaking
least I
out.
traded.
All right.
If that would. Okay, let's see. Oh man, I can't believe that. How you doing, Berger? Nice shot.
Well, we're losing, so it doesn't really matter how I'm doing. I mean, it doesn't matter whoever looks good.
His beard is looking pretty good.
Come on, Berger. Step up.
I know. I need to do something here.
There you go. Someone just made some moves. 13 to 17.
He's about to come through to your left, Berger. You ready?
So 343 social stream, holiday fiesta playdate. I believe we are 2-1
Someone in
so
there.
far today, guys.
Nice. To your left.
Playing some
You didn't tell me the one to the right. I got the other
SWAT
one,
Super
though.
Fiesta
Just
right
saw
now.
him on your
Up,
screen.
and now we're getting a little bit of team tension happening down here. On the
There's
end.
never team tension.
Oh my.
It's not about if you win or
Myself.
lose. It's how cool you look. That was a famous quote.
Well, the enemy's halfway to.
Yeah, they're doing really well.
All right, I got double.
Where did he go? Oh, I lost him.
I'm trying to
Are
use
you gonna
this
come down here?
whisper truth, but man, am I bad with it. Nice shot, Chris. Or was that Berger? That was Berger. Nice shots, and Chris, nice shots. Good stuff. They might be spawning on snipe, so watch
Yeah,
out.
they are. Oh,
You guys brought it back. Tie game.
I just got.
Berger's leaning in. Look at
I'm
him.
leaning in.
Serious.
I'm leaning in. My eyes are drying out.
He's also got the
I
largest
don't
TV.
think I've ever done
Yeah.
SWAT with the. Oh, yeah, they're up there. They're
It's really hard to play on these little small side TVs, isn't it?
Yeah, they're up there.
Yeah, I keep
I
looking
can't
at the
even
wrong
see
TV.
your opponent over there. That guy
Yeah,
is
it's-
just a little glimmer in the
You're
distance.
pretty far from the TV.
It's all right. We like to kind of build up a foundation of excuses here in our studio.
Yeah, I appreciate
It
it.
makes it a little easier.
Are we leading?
38, 38. It's a close one.
I'm seeing quite a few questions rolling in
no.
about Vidocs. Will there be some? I don't know if we have a definitive plan on that. I would certainly love to be able to expose more things like that. I was a big fan of the Sprint series myself for Halo 5.
Yeah, Sprint tournament champion, right here. Yeah.
I must have missed that episode.
What? Not that big of a fan of the Sprint then.
What's
Yeah,
happened, guys? I turned away for a second and
now we're.
Come on.
now the
Burger.
game-
I don't know how I missed that.
Oh, well fought
didn't
there
do
by the
that
red
either.
team. That takes the 3-4-3 team to 2-2 on the day.
I went 11-7.
You
We're
did?
just- it's
All
very
right, so you did
equitable.
your part.
Yeah.
It's playing nice in the community.
It's a team sport.
It's teams. I mean, we lost together.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true. So, Chris, at the highest level, as kind of the studio head that oversees all of Infinite, just from your perspective, I'm curious, since you can't give away a lot of intricate details, what's top of mind for you when you think about this project? What are some of your what's most important to you as you think about the vision and goals of what you and the team are trying to achieve?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of stuff that we're thinking about, but at the highest level, we want to make a game that is very inviting. We want to bring in the Halo community, and we want to look at ways that we can bring in more folks and make a great experience for everyone. I think that's a really big one for us kind of going forward. I think we want the game to be very personal. Like Halo is really an experience that people love different parts of Halo. Like some people love to play the campaign. Some people really love to go in competitive multiplayer. It's a very personal experience as a game. People really have specific things that they love about it, and some people love all of it. But we want that to continue for Halo, to kind of make sure there's like that relationship is there with the players. And I think we want to keep building off of the momentum from 5, where I think we did some things really well there. I think we're looking at some stuff like returning to Master Chief's story. We want to keep learning and getting better as a studio and making better games for players. So I'm really proud of the work we've done, but I think we can keep rolling. And so I think that's a really big theme for us.
Cool. Berger, over in your world, technical director, is there one or two kind of just top level goals that's most important to you as you think about what your team is tasked with doing for Halo Infinite?
I think it's the continuation of getting the iteration story right, so that we can keep going to just make things more and more fun, right? I mean, the tighter the loop and the more time that design has with the game, the better it's going to be. And that, as Chris talked about flighting, that's going to be an important component out as well. React to all that feedback, react to the designer stuff. And so for me, it's continuing to just make that better. Because it's all about having fun playing the game, right?
Sure. John, you can go ahead and cue it back up if you want. Chris, I think you and I were discussing this earlier. There was, obviously we've had numerous milestones since E3 and today.
Yeah.
There was one in particular that I saw a photo of some people sitting in a room it was a pretty cool moment from a recent milestone. Do you remember what I'm referring to?
I do.
I
do.
think
Berger does.
I know.
It was a big moment, right?
I think I know.
What was it?
Why don't you do it, Berger?
Well, you can do it.
Mm,
Do I know what it is? Was I in the video?
I think you
In the room?
So. We were all in a giant auditorium.
going
and we
really
saw this,
well
and it was
right
a
now.
cool thing, and it was.
We're hinting at something,
our day of Olympus?
Oh boy,
think so.
we're getting a little.
But I think
Don't make me snap. Don't make me snap.
Wow.
maybe
We're not on the same. Chris, why don't you take this?
I don't. Now I'm just like, yeah.
All right. Well,
there were multiple people.
I think
there was one
I think there
screen.
were 4 people involved.
Oh, I know exactly what we're
that's
talking
what
about.
I thought you were going.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
too
talking
bad the
about
game- you went to
the game
auditorium?
started.
Hold that
The
thought.
game is starting. You just
If only we were playing in split screen.
What?
what?
That's what I was trying
Is
to
that
get
what you're
at.
talking about?
Yes.
No, well, you
I
confused me.
thought-
With
I was trying to
auditorium.
let
Then you
Berger
scared
talk
me,
about it.
'cause
Yeah,
I thought
then
you were going to say something
then we've
else
gone
that
like
no one
completely
knows.
off the
As soon as
reservation.
you're like, I don't know. If we're all on the same page, it's like then don't
It's like
say
now we're
anything.
not on the same
Don't
page
say
for
anything
sure.
if you're not sure.
But we did see a video, and I think there was a really cool moment when Halo Infinite was up and running, and we had 4 people on the team playing on one TV, correct?
Confirmed. We have split screen working.
Split screen. Yep.
We made a promise to the community that we would have it in our kind of next game that we made, and it's working. We can play on it. It's a huge accomplishment for the team this year. That Berger helped drive, which is kind of why we were trying to tee it up for him. We need to find
the
a
opportunity was
He
there.
knew it. I think we scared him.
we need to find like
He thought it was a trap.
an easier tee.
All right, well, that's resonating pretty good in the chat, so we'll still let Burger take credit for that.
Can you let me take credit for us being down 12-4?
This is a
Yeah,
rough
I think-
opening.
yeah,
I need to
I-
stop asking you guys
I
serious
completely
questions when the match
distracted.
starts. Let's get in this, guys. Focus.
Loving that.
Uni, you're only 2-2.
Bro, I'm doing my best right now.
The explosive Super Fiesta.
If you're doing the
Yeah,
best,
so only explosions, fuel rods, grenade launchers, plasma rifles. That guy killed himself. Rocket launchers.
don't forget the
I
Hydra.
think hydras and stuff. I might have already said
and
hydras, but I'm in the middle of a fight.
Burger, what did you think about my feature request that anyone that has the 343 emblem should automatically only get the mythic variants in Fiesta rolls?
Yeah.
Can we do that still? Can we hot fix that in?
We could. I don't think that would be the best thing.
What?
I think it would be
Why
Not
would
the best use of
awesome.
resources.
Why would we not want to have all the mythic weapons for people with 343 badges?
Look, as someone
What
that
could
used
go
to
wrong?
have Recon Flames back in the day, it's a very worthwhile investment to give just the team something that the community doesn't have.
I haven't got
Jokes.
I've just been.
I'm just like, okay, yeah, we should do it then. Sketch, whatever you say goes.
Oh, all right. How about we just let the mixer chat and myself, we'll just spec this thing out right now. All right, it's okay. 343 employees and everyone in this chat right now. We
Oh
only,
yeah, let's bring them
only
in.
we
It's
get the
just
special
us.
Fiesta toggle. All
Just
mythic
the
all day.
most special people in 343.
Don't tell anyone else though. It's just
the
it's
chat
just,
members
it's
and
just for the
us.
mixer chat. I swear I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. I must have some flag on my account that says only spawn default vanilla versions of like needlers and plasma pistols. That's it.
That's yeah.
That's
I,
my that's
I
my
get
Fiesta
the
experience.
AR a shocking amount in Super Fiesta.
I
Well, we did that on purpose.
I may have just jumped off the map.
We're getting you guys are getting run out of town here. 27 to 18.
I haven't killed a single. Oh, there we go. I was just laughing so much about Burger kind of missing the
his softball tee up.
yeah
to,
his
to have a moment.
thing, his moment. It was too good.
I was confused about losing a SWAT.
And then you almost had to shut the whole stream down because you started going into weird places. This is so good.
And we still have maybe roughly an hour to go. So who knows? what's
man.
not quite, about 45 minutes, but plenty of time for Burger to run the
I
stream.
killed myself with the rocket launcher,
Too bad we weren't on your POV for that.
but I killed somebody else with it too.
All right, well, it's a trade. Then you're down 10. You know, trading's not the best.
Whoa.
I mean, you guys probably are. John probably has pulled you into a little bit of a different skill matching scenario than what you're normally accustomed to, right? I don't like playing. Like when I used to have to play with Bravo in uni, they constantly just pull me in these terrible situations and have to carry me, and then they yell at me the whole time. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I don't belong here.
Wow, where the heck? What just happened?
Your opponents are nearing victory.
Oh man.
I like this question from Smallest Pond 888. What have you learned from past Halo development?
Oh, what have we learned? Oh, so much. So many things.
Well, I've learned that the community is like everyone likes the same thing. There's just one solution fits all for everyone. It's amazing. They all share the same opinion. Can do no wrong. That's what I've learned.
Can do no
I don't know about you guys.
Oh man. I'm not gonna be able to get any kills this game.
Well,
I'm just laughing.
Exciting.
Well, what is something that you've learned? You talked a lot about just the need to be able to iterate and respond, which is clearly something that you guys are investing in with Slipspace for the future. But looking back on both of your tenures here, anything else that stands out as a lesson learned that you will look to carry forward?
Trying to think while also getting shot.
getting
so,
destroyed.
yeah, it's not going
well, I
well.
mean, you know,
Yeah,
just
this-
kind of going with our last conversation. Definitely have split screen in early.
Yeah, that's
How
good
about that
one.
one?
Yeah,
You
that's-
heard
wait,
it.
wait,
We
to,
heard
wait,
it.
to, yeah.
Learned, like, you know, and
I
so.
can't believe
The
we
world
just talked
reveal.
about
Oh, we missed the
split
end of the
screen.
game, but it looks like
It's
didn't
we
quite
won.
go too
No, we
well.
did.
Oh, we did. I
No,
missed
we didn't.
I
win.
missed the
We
end.
didn't win.
Okay. Well, the scoreboard is up
Close.
there, so we did see
It
Close
it.
was
game.
a bit of a yikes game
Yeah,
for
almost.
us here.
Almost staked on that one.
So another thing that Dan kind of teased last week that got a lot of traction across our core community was he showed off a little bit more of the designs that have gone into Master Chief as it related to the trailer.
Yeah.
And then none other than Sparth himself weighs in on Twitter and says if you liked the Chief at E3, you're going to love what we have in store for Infinite. And then I think Dan even said it's the most awesome Chief he's seen in any of the games.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Is it? You've
It's
seen
sick.
it? Come on, man.
I sent you the link.
I
sent
come
you the
on.
link.
You guys are holding out on me.
It's
It's good though, right? You like the Chief?
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
Chief is looks great. Like I am really proud of the kind of the full Chief. I mean, everyone saw his helmet.
Yeah. Which we've been told it's been minorly tweaked a little bit since
Yeah.
the E3 version, but for the better is what I'm told.
Yeah, I think it's kind of same visual language, kind of bringing that kind of new aesthetic that we have for Infinite, and kind of just seeing him like the whole Chief, and it's really special.
Awesome.
I'm really proud of the work the team did, and love that Sparth got out there on the social media.
So I feel the same way as the chat. Everyone's like, "What a tease! Send me the link. You have to show us now." I haven't seen it either, so I guess that's my fault though. But
Someone's worried about Chief's feet.
we haven't shown his feet. I don't think he
know.
has feet.
Of all the
What?
things you
You're
need
not
to worry
supposed to-
about,
Spoiler.
why feet? You know.
Yeah, show us gamer boy feet.
You
I
know
don't
something that I've
Oh,
I
seen.
don't even know what that looks like.
There is
I
something
don't know
else
if I
that we
want to know
could
what that
touch on
yeah.
too that it comes up a lot, right? Is just the whole notion of player customization and player progression. And I know we can't go super deep into it, but I think by a lot of fans' account, they kind of hold Halo Reach as kind of the pinnacle of player customization in the Halo universe. What would you, Chris, have to say to those folks
You.
as they look forward to Halo Infinite?
So I would say that those fans are going to be really excited when they get to learn more about our Halo Infinite customization. I agree that Reach did a really great job there.
Good stuff. Okay.
I think that's all.
full-
Yeah.
full
I think
wink.
that's
Yeah.
all.
Forever's
I
nodding
think
in
that's all.
approval.
Just to make sure I don't go off the deep end, I'll just nod.
Just
It's
not.
a, it's
nod.
a safe play. It's,
I know.
It is the
It's a
safest
safe
play.
play.
You can make.
Well, one thing that I was talking to Chris about as we were walking down here, just kind of saying, you know what? I know we're going to have lots of cool stuff. You can customize your Spartan. Player expression is going to be an important part of the game.
Yep.
I always thought it would be super cool that if you're someone like Uni who has put in so much time and you maxed out Halo 5 and you hit Spartan rank 152, you should probably have a little something special waiting for you in Infinite.
I'd be all for it.
Or I also recommended we up the level cap to like 254. And
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Not ideal.
but Chris, I know we can't reveal specifics, but can we throw a bone to our most hardest core Halo 5 players? If people hit that tier, can we at least do something for them?
If you make Spartan rank 152 in Halo 5, we will do something for you in Infinite.
Okay. That is actually a new reveal. That's new information. Wasn't even confirmed prior to this stream, but Chris calls the shots. So there you have it. It is now a thing.
Yeah.
I will hold you to that with my 152.
Can I make an exception for one of the members of that?
Sure.
No, of course. You can have it too, Uni.
People in the chat, somebody suggested that the max level should be raised to 343.
Ooh, that's not bad. I like it. I
Are we
don't
doing
think.
better
I
here,
don't know
guys?
that
we
we
are
can.
doing that. We're back to playing Super Fiesta Joust again, which I think we did okay in the last time.
Got him.
I think we're what 1-2 lost 3
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing awesome.
We're doing a little bit better this time.
I'm doing.
It's not easy playing in this situation.
Shadow Whiplash.
Trying to talk and play
Right?
has its unique challenges. Brain does. Oh no.
This is definitely the game type to watch Uni screen.
High cognitive load. Yeah, it is. It's. Oh, it's Roby 1 Kenobi. It is a very high cognitive load. Oh,
Wow.
What is happening?
I
over
got
there,
him.
Burger?
I got him.
That was awesome. What are you talking about?
I just
Lots
See
of
the wiggle.
lots of.
Oh my God, I
what a whiff right there!
Just
You got it.
Oh, double whiff by Burger off camera, off stream.
Oh, whew. See, so it never happened.
No, the kill feed doesn't lie. 23-16, Team 343.
Whoa.
Trying to pull out of this this tailspin
Did you just
here.
launch me with that shot?
I don't know if that launched you, but I definitely shot at you.
I'm adding a lot to the
It
16.
bumped me up. That was cool.
Oh my gosh.
Come here, dude.
Oh, come on.
I don't often use the sword. Oh my god. I don't often use the sword in this. I like using the railgun. Got him.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the railgun.
Wow, somebody in the stream says you guys still play better than Grim.
Ooh.
Ouch.
They said they're worse than Grim?
No, they said that they still play better than Grim.
Oh, okay. I was going to say the other way.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Oh, man, I charged up that railgun shot for so long. Does not feel fair.
Any
Camo.
advice for level design graduates to get their foot in the door?
Oh.
Neither one of you guys are level designers, but you've worked with them for
Yeah.
many
Profits
years.
Yeah, there's a Bane.
I think, I think one thing that you can do, I don't know it's the best advice, but one thing that I would suggest is we hire people from the communities. We've hired some forgers like Randy and Blaze, and
Dana is on test team now.
yeah.
Yep.
In-house, there's Nick Bird, who sits over
Yeah.
by you. There's 4 different,
Cliff
at least Cliff.
and
so-
Tyler.
and Tyler. So we've got
Yeah.
like 6 different forgers.
Yeah, so I mean,
Forge is a really good kind of way to like just make stuff as a level designer, I assume, right? Seems like a really great tool just to kind of flesh out your portfolio and explore concepts quickly. Maybe?
yeah, I think all the principles of level design, making good kind of map flow and something that's good for the game that you're building, you can do with Forge. I also think that find a game that you love and you're passionate about, and then mods are big ways that I think we see people getting in at different times, and then just you have to work your way into the industry. One of the things that I did to get into the industry was I took a test position
10 kills.
when I wanted to become an engineer, and then I did testing for a while and did automated kind of procedural testing, test enablement tools to kind of get my start. And I think sometimes you can't take a straight line into the industry because it depends on what opportunities are
Yep.
afforded to you. And so you just have to, if you're passionate about it, find a way to get in.
And I'd just like to give a shout out to all testers everywhere, kind of the
Yeah.
unsung heroes that seldom really get a moment in the spotlight, but no
Is
good
it
game
Profits
would be
Yep.
good without the work of a solid QA team behind the scenes.
100%. Like I really am very fondly of my time when I was in test, and I learned so much about the games and the development process, and I am a much better developer having had that opportunity to do that. And I think it's so awesome when folks have that background because it teaches you to care a lot about the game and players and the types of empathy you need for that.
47. Watch out.
Oh no.
We
Oh,
are tight.
nice.
48-49, guys. Don't
Don't
die.
die.
Don't die. Oh, no, your teammate
Nuts.
couldn't hear you. 'cause
It
they're
wasn't
not on
me.
Comms.
It wasn't me. I was hiding.
It was the other guy.
I was hiding
Nice.
after that was the worst game of the last year. I
We
think.
started off good. I feel like
Yeah,
I should
let's
stop
not-
asking all
Don't bring up
questions.
the scoreboard.
I won't anymore.
remember we lose as a team.
We do.
Burger, I've seen a couple questions come up. I don't know how much you could speak to this, but like, does it change how you and the team think about development of Halo Infinite, knowing that you're looking at console and PC? It's different for the series.
Yeah, I mean, we take the PC as a full first-class citizen, and so PC audience expect different things than a more curated console experience, and so it definitely goes into our philosophy of making sure that we can allow the scalability and things of the different hardware of PC, and so it's just something that we have to think about as we're building.
And obviously, like, you knew all that during the development of the Slipspace just engine and tool sets and all of that. So I guess that maybe was another reason why some of our old tools and systems were going to be harder to
Yeah, it
achieve
certainly
that.
helped us be able to build the scalability to support the PC in the way that we want to.
Anything for esports, I see. Well, I mean, I think it's safe to say that, as you were talking about, it's really important to us to be able to appeal to different audiences and kind of deliver the Halo experiences that they like. We know competitive is a piece of Halo.
Yeah.
It's not the only Halo, but there's a passionate base there that loves to play competitive Halo, just like people love to play campaign. It is something that is top of mind for us, thinking about
Yeah.
the future. I think this year Halo 5 HCS program was awesome. We had some really fantastic events. So I think to speak for that team, they've also learned a lot. And I think it's going to be exciting to think about how we apply that in the future. But one thing that we have talked about, Chris, is when we talk about flighting and sort of a broader scope, we also have other ways that we're going to look to tap into the community to help us make sure that we're checking off the right boxes as it relates to specific audiences. And the competitive is no different, right?
Yeah.
And are you able to elaborate on, like, I'm not sure we have what, maybe one actual pro that works in this building still.
Dursky.
Dursk is here.
But it's
yeah.
safe to say that, like, that isn't really inherent skill set that the 343 team itself is known for. Like, we don't
Yeah.
have hundreds of hours of professional play. I'm sorry, your late night SWAT meet isn't
You're a SWAT
isn't
meet.
quite
He's got
the
his
same.
48 kill game. He's got his 48 kill game.
But I guess what I'm
Yeah.
getting at is I think some people probably know that for Halo 5 there was this group called the Pro Team
Yep.
that we brought. You guys picked and brought in a bunch of different people from across the community that had made their living and had a whole life devoted to competitive Halo.
Yeah.
Something safe to say that you're looking at doing something similar for Infinite.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna build a pro team for Infinite, and we're actually in the process of doing so. And so when you're playing at the highest level, there's just the game is just played in a way that you really need that perspective and that level of skill to be able to kind of make the right game for that. And so it's one of the things that I really love that we did with 5 to really help with the competitive aspect of the game. And I do want to make sure folks know that we're not exclusively building a game just
Sure.
for the highest level of competition, because there are very few people in that group. But we do want it to be great for them, and we want it to be great for people that play our competitive multiplayer, but that kind of want to earn their way up to that, or kind of just want to stay and just play for fun along the way. Like, all those players are welcome, and we're designing for a system that can support everyone. So
Sweet. And I'm sure news will start to get out around that eventually. I think we hopefully will have a pro team assembling in the not too distant future.
yeah,
Meanwhile, I think there's obviously tons of playtests internally over all different levels of skills. But like you say, I don't think anyone here claims to really be able to represent that upper echelon.
no, yeah.
Though we are having our annual studio tournament kicking off after the break. So that'll be a fun topic to revisit later. Feeling pretty good about my team in the ODST bracket.
Nice. That's where I am.
There once was a day where I probably would have found myself in the Spartan tier, but I'm okay actually being in the ODSTs.
This is my first time in ODST, and I didn't play my placement matches, so
I didn't
I
either.
should
think-
not be an ODST. That's not right to the ODSTs.
But the Spartan bracket is
feels-
I feel like it's really diverse. It's like a
Yeah.
huge spectrum. There's people like you and people that I would certainly put in the upper tiers of the studio. But then, I don't know. Seems like a little bit of a gray area at the bottom of Spartan and the top
Yeah.
of ODST. But I'm actually fine being in the bracket that I'm in, and pretty excited about my team. We also got a sick logo, and we got some fun stuff.
have a
we're cooking
logo?
up. Oh, we sure do. That's what happens when
I've
you get an
seen-
artist on your team.
I've seen the logo.
So for the folks on the stream, we James Bachich, who runs our playtest labs, he kicked this off last year. I guess was maybe the first time. It was my
Oh
first
no,
time.
we've
but this has been
we've
going
run
on
the
for a while,
studio
right?
tournament for years,
Well,
like
it's
8 years.
I saw it on the Sprint. That was the
Okay.
first time I ever heard of it. Were we doing it before that?
Yeah.
even? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Very cool.
Well, basically, the entire studio is encouraged to sign up, throw their names into a hat, and then they work closely with Josh Mankey and team to pull real-life MMRs and sort of try to skill stack rank everyone in the studio into 3 different buckets. We have Marines, ODSTs, and then Spartans. And then we have a selection process where teams are randomly formed within those buckets. And then at some point next year, we will commence the competition. It's fun. It's sweaty. It's usually the winners get to gloat for at least a year. There's a lot on the line, a lot of pride.
One of the winners was so excited last year that they broke their trophy instantly. The Spartan fell right off of it.
Oh
It's-
my.
Yeah.
Can we stream the studio tournament? I'm going to guess
Oh,
not.
interesting.
But it would be cool to have some footage of it to be able to release at a later date.
Someday, that
The
would
question in
be
the chat was just to
rad.
clarify, the tournament will be taking place on a Halo Infinite build. So,
Yeah.
God.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think I just blasted myself and him.
Come on.
Him and myself.
Let's go. 30
Guys
to
are falling
37.
behind
It's not,
again
it's
here.
not feeling like this is win number 3 right now. We gotta,
we gotta
pick it up
turn
a
this
notch.
around.
Started
yeah,
off
don't push
really
around
good,
corners.
guys,
Just
and-
wait for them to push around our corners.
Whoa.
That's-
I mean, to be fair, that first game or two, I didn't really ask any questions, and every game since, we've just kind of let the Q&A bleed into your match.
I agree, it's your fault.
It
Yeah.
really is. I'm willing to take that for you. If you were at your own, in your gaming chair, I'm sure you would just be crushing right now.
What does your gaming chair look like, Burger?
Huh.
Is it like
At
It's
your
my
place?
It's my floor.
is it like a shag like carpet gaming chair to match
yeah?
your
'Cause
beard?
it really is my
Just
floor.
like on top of a lawn chair.
It's like literally your floor. You sit on the floor. It doesn't feel good for your back.
Oh my. Just
Someone says their gaming chair is an IKEA rocking chair.
oh, that's not bad.
Nice.
Trying to help you out, Burger. Gotcha.
That was good.
I have a couch.
I'm pretty sure I've already revealed this on Reddit. No one slapped me for it, but believe it or not, one of the largest questions that I see since I've joined the studio is something that might seem trivial and mundane, but black undersuits are extremely important to our core community.
Oh,
Well, we
I've
came
s-
back and tied this, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's.
we're winning
and
now.
now it's 48-47. We're
Someone-
2 kills from the win here. Let's hold the thought on black undersuits because I would like to get you to weigh in on that. But yes,
Overkill exterm, baby.
nice
Let's
job,
go.
guys. Way to pull that out. So is that a yes for black undersuits confirmed? As far as I know, it is. I think I already confirmed it a long time ago.
I thought we had already said it.
I said it,
Okay.
but I don't know if I ever got anyone to totally say that.
Well,
was
if
the
you
case,
said it.
but I've seen them, so it must be true. That's how we roll.
That's the thing.
It really, you'd
Nice.
be, I mean, I don't know if you, I don't know, I'm not joking. I'm not sure if you've seen the level of discourse and feedback that has occurred just over the color of the undersuit.
Oh, the black
No.
undersuit is actually one of the most hotly debated topics.
It is.
Like
In the community.
versus like the colored undersuit that we're
Yes.
seeing right here.
They want
Yes.
a
They want this whole
legitimate,
tech suit
real
to
black.
be completely black. I'm getting in front of the camera, but
Oh, yeah.
the entire anything that is not that metal
Oh.
armor.
So like
outer
like
piece.
in the Spartan, like their upper shoulder is like blue on this one.
yes,
so like we
yeah,
want that
up
to be-
here.
Well, and I don't want anyone to think that John and I aren't doing our jobs. This feedback has been relayed many, many times. So it
I'm
might-
not the right person to give it to.
We don't go to the
begin with.
director of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
project, the studio head for Halo Infinite, and talk to him about the black undersuits. But trust me, Sparth and the people that are in a position to make those changes, they've heard it loud and clear.
They're black. The undersuits are black.
Okay.
I just leave you guys hanging for a little while.
Did you notice that Chris went 3-10 in that game?
Dude, we
Chris
win
went 3
and
and 10.
lose as a team.
Yeah.
We won it as a
Like,
team.
he didn't even start moving until like a few minutes into the
Yeah.
match
That's
'cause he
true.
was
He
deep
was
into a
answering Pro
discussion.
Team
So
question.
he kind of
Yeah.
was. We were talking about
the
Pro
beginning.
Team. You're right.
A serious matter.
Yeah. At least Sketch is distracting me or Chris and not you. Because if he was distracting you, it would be just it would be
Then
bad.
it would be
It
bad.
would be bad.
It's also safer for me to just, like you said, nod your head. Like if Chris says yes on something being in the game, it's like it's a thing that's gonna be.
That's
a thing.
actually what I do in most of our meetings too. I just nod my head.
Just nod your head.
Yeah.
Hey, it seems to work.
Yeah.
Now here you are on stream in the spotlight.
And probably never again.
I don't know. I still think hashtag Burger Beard is trending right now on Twitter, and I believe you're the guy that saved split screen. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's Burger 2020. You're going to run for office.
I like
Nice.
You know, just momentum here. You got a springboard.
it. Big M.
If Berger becomes the president, he's not allowed to be on the game team anymore. He'll be too busy.
What do we got? Back to another game of Super Fiesta Melee.
On regret.
On regret. Okay. Let's get medieval, it says.
On snowy regret.
I think we lost this one last time pretty
We did.
close, right?
We did. It was like a 50 to
On the
49.
wrong TV again.
And I
It's
think it might
so
have come down to
distracting.
a 50 to 49. Sorry, it was a hammer sword finale clash at the end, if I'm not mistaken.
Ouch.
How long is this stream going? You know, Kingley, I don't know. I kind of feel like we're starting to fade, if I'm being honest here. I think we're starting to run out of conversation topics.
I
But
tried to say
generally, we go till
Did I-
about 3 o'clock. So I'd say about another 20 minutes or so.
We could talk about Berger's presidential platform, Halo for All.
I would like to see you guys at least get another win or two before
Sword
we,
on my
before we
Okay.
sign
Prophet's
off.
Bane, if anyone sees
Then
it.
we're gonna get trapped
Yeah, it's right in
on
front of you,
stream
Chris.
forever. There's no more winning. Uni, please let us win. No, I'm just kidding.
Is there a
I
place
like
for
being
me to
on stream with
hide?
the community.
Does Burger like burgers? Is the question that I just saw in our mixer chat.
That is
Yeah.
an
That's a
excellent
good question.
question to ask.
I don't know how they'd get in there through the beard, but
No, it's the best because then there's sometimes a little bit for later.
Yeah, the saving it for later is one of the biggest pros I could see for growing out a beard.
yeah.
Like doing
But yeah,
a,
when you have kids, it's pizza and burgers.
oh my.
Smoosh.
I see a request for. Can we please switch to Chris's POV?
Oh no.
Sure.
Who's requesting
we
that?
want to give the fans what they want, Chris.
Oh no.
One shot on my X.
All right, we're now watching. Chris
Right
Lee,
there.
Super Fiesta Melee here in the Holiday Fiesta playlist.
I think we're winning because Uni has 15 kills.
We are winning. It's 20 to 16 right now. Team 343.
Yep.
John doing work. It's really hard for me not to just watch Burgers TV in the middle because
It's so big.
It's 3
He's got-
times the size of
he's
the
got
two
such
sides.
a
I
big
just
TV.
I find myself looking at it after I respawn or I die. I'm
just-
about to respawn. I'm looking at the wrong TV.
I just got 2 kills. That's good.
John just assumed that Burger would would
Uh-oh.
have the worst eyesight and need the largest screen.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the Prophet's Bane.
I do now.
Nice.
Oh no! Don't go up there. What? Don't go up there. Come down here.
You want me to bring people down towards you?
Look at this
Every
tactic right here.
gavel.
Burger with the
Nice.
Prophet's Bane. He's creeping.
Hardcore creeping right there.
We're watching the Chris feed though on stream right now with the
Oh,
hammer.
how did that miss? No.
Oh, Chris is dead. Yeah, let's cut over to Burger real quick, Michael. He's got the Prophet's Bane. He's trying to get in a situation here, looking to do something.
Are you
He's
casting right
doing
now?
a lot of creeping. No,
I
I
died.
cannot. I'm not a
Oh,
caster.
sneaking.
Oh come on! Come up here.
Oh,
Come up here.
he's right at you.
Oh, nice! Just in
Uh-oh,
time
more.
for that. Uh-oh, Burger. The cover's been
can't stay
blown.
alive?
Back off. Back off.
Yeah!
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
There's a third one to your right or your left now. You got him.
Oh,
I didn't.
it was a good
try,
run.
try.
I'm used to the sword at the
good
land.
kills.
You know.
You guys are up by 7. This is one of your best situations you've been in yet.
It's a grinder here.
John's heating up.
Oh my god! I gotta stop lunging into the hammer.
Can't say I've ever done that before. Was going up the grav lift and then use the grinder, which has the gravity well on it. Nice. Good wombo combo there. 46 to 38. We definitely redeemed ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
I feel like
just did
Minky
that.
has been in the background, like, you know what? I need to help these guys out a little
He's
bit.
just
them
turning
get a couple
knobs
wins.
behind the scenes. He might be.
Oh, Prophet's Bane.
Oh, get him, teammate.
Nice job. There you go.
Close
They're
it out.
back. Unishek.
Let's go.
19 and 7. Pretty solid there, John. Guys,
The
what do you
last two
say?
games were pretty
Maybe
good.
got time for maybe one more game? You think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, at least one. If you win, maybe we'll call it. If you don't, maybe one more. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Looking
playing
through
until we
the
get another
chat.
slot.
Postums in chat.
Postums is in chat. He's just he's doing a little play-by-play recap. Split screen confirmed. Burger's beard is epic. He's just kind of like, if you're just joining us, Postums is kind of just giving us a play-by-play here. I've seen this question come up a lot of just like, what is like today, right now, and this might be a hard question to answer. What's the biggest challenge facing you with Halo Infinite's development? That's a
Are
lot
you
to
asking-
win.
are
It's
you
a lot
asking
to
Bert?
unpack.
It
I
looks like
feel
you're-
Big one.
Let's ask Burger
I-
first.
I tried to back this out. We got you.
Jeez, did you back us out? I got
I
this.
tried.
That's a.
It's a lot to
Biggest
unpack.
challenge.
Well, I mean, you guys are still you're actively iterating on an entire new technical foundation and tool set while the game's being built
Yeah.
at the same time. That has to be challenging.
That's a
Yeah,
big
and
one.
it's nice that we are starting to stabilize the foundation that we're working on now, and so a lot of things are now hopefully going to be moving even faster for us, and so it's really, I think it's just bringing everything together, right? Just making sure that we can look at Sparth's ideas, look at Tim's ideas, and make sure that we deliver on what they're targeting for us, and then work that through flighting, and right, and it's a lot of expectations, and it's I'm already having fun playing, so.
Well, that's awesome.
You know, and as you talk about the tournament, that's going to be awesome too, right? And so the whole studio is going to play, and it's nice.
Cool. Chris, anything different to add while we're waiting to load in here?
Nothing that I think will not have you snapping.
Okay. Fair enough. Appreciate that. Thank you for self-policing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would not have self-policed.
I want a Halo Infinite
I want a Halo
shirt or
Infinite
hoodie.
shirt or hoodie. That would be. We should give the
shirt,
people what
yeah.
they want. Look at that.
Yeah. We've got shirts. Nice.
Yeah, I got my hoodie.
And the hoodie. Yeah, we just got the hoodies last week, 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, we do need to get some sweet Infinite merch out into the hands of the Halo community, huh?
Yeah.
We
I
need to
think
talk to Halo Gear and James and crew about
get
that,
James
right?
back in here. Ask him why.
Yeah, start tweeting at Halo Gear. Let them know you demand Halo Infinite merchandise.
I didn't get the memo to wear the T-shirt too,
I mean,
so
I don't think Brian's wearing it. You had
No,
the
I'm not.
Boba
Oh,
Fett.
okay. 'Cause
I-
I wore my
I
favorite. I
knew-
wore my favorite Batman shirt.
I knew there would
gotta-
be some combination of
just-
that hoodie and that shirt being worn. I'm
I
just trying to
almost
mix it
brought
up.
the green just in case.
Oh,
I almost wore the green
oh,
today.
the green.
And I was like, someone's gonna wear either the blue or green, and I just had to.
Yeah.
And
deal with
Chris's Xbox hoodie. This thing's kind
Oh.
of
Yeah,
old
I
school.
love-
Is this
Oh.
the Xbox Live?
Yeah, this is my Xbox Live hoodie that I got from the live team.
quite rare.
The
Yeah.
back is super cool, right?
Yeah, the
I don't know
back
if you
is
can show
awesome.
the back
It's
outfit.
hopefully this headset.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Different colors and stuff.
Yeah, love it.
You sitting there giggling.
Lots of questions about release
just
date and
jealous.
when will we hear
It's a dope
more
hoodie.
and when can you tell us more. I don't think any of those things are anything we're willing to commit to today, but generally the answer is we can't wait to tell you more when the time is right.
Yeah.
The game will be done when it's done.
Yep.
All those things apply.
For sure.
What do we got here?
We got
guys?
SWAT.
Oh, we're
We got
back to
SWAT.
SWAT.
I got it. We got to get our name
All
back
right,
here.
this
yeah.
might be our
Dice
final.
hair
Not if we lose though.
This could be our final
We can't
match
lose,
of
though.
the stream, and of 2018, for that matter.
SWAT. Wow.
I could miss.
It's the final match of 2018.
Well, for
We're shutting it
in,
down
in
after
terms
this,
of a
like,
3 for
turn off
3.
the
Yeah, we're
server.
turning
Like,
off Halo
everything's
5.
done.
No, this
We're
is
gonna
it's our
shut her
last
down.
official play date that we'll be able to orchestrate in terms of giving out skins.
Nice shot.
I think
There's
we're
one
watching
somewhere, I
Burger's
think, above
POV
you.
right now. He's self-proclaimed SWAT expert here at 343.
Isn't everyone one in SWAT,
Oh.
Genie?
Sorry, did I call someone out as one shot?
I thought you said there's. Yeah, he's
Oh,
one.
I
up.
said one up there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I thought
say
the same
dude.
thing, Chris.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I have most certainly called people out as one shot before in SWAT. It happens way too often, actually. It's something.
I
I am-
see some folks in chat.
I'm
Maybe they
shooting
missed
well
it
right now.
earlier. I see people asking about the MCC update. I did touch on
We
that
should be on the
earlier.
side now.
Long story short, we actually had to hit pause on that update. We had hoped to release it today, but unfortunately, a late-breaking issue arose that we did not feel was a good experience for players. So that means the update is delayed. Realistically, we don't have a date yet, but it would have to be sometime after the UGC Halo Classic, which is the second week of January. So I guess would be kind of mid to late January, but once the team comes back from holidays,
Oh my God, how did I miss that?
they will dive in and figure out the quickest way to bring that content and the update to everyone. So stay tuned here on Halo Waypoint. We'll keep you posted. And meanwhile, we are 21-8, guys. Dominant performance. Burger is finally warmed up.
Maybe.
I just
Oh,
realized
good
I
call
don't
from
think there's-
Postums there in chat. MCC did get a minor playlist update today. I think there was 3 or 4 different variant adjustments that were based on player feedback, and you can find those notes in the MCC forum over at halowaypoint.com.
Oh my goodness.
Uni is just
Yeah,
wrecking.
you are just
oh my,
wrecking.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Uni is doing dirty things, apparently. We're switching over to the Uni POV.
Yeah,
Oh,
on
Killionaire.
stream. Uni with the Killionaire.
Let's go, baby.
Wow. John, I got you.
Thank you.
Burger?
Thank you.
Well, I don't want to take my hand off my controller.
Remember, Burger, you win together.
I know. I want to keep winning. I don't want my hand off the control. Here, there you go.
Thank you. Oh, I ran out of pistol or BR ammo, so I had to swap mid and air.
Nice Killionaire Uni. Stream chat just blew up.
Yeah, Uni is wrecking. I've got a spree going, which is almost as good as a Killionaire, I think.
it's not bad.
Exciting. Obvious proficiency.
Come on.
Challenge seeker.
Come on.
Undisputable potential.
Uh-oh. These presents in the map.
Go
Can't
over.
even
You can
see.
go over and open them.
Oh, you can?
No, not really. Just kidding.
Oh, of course you can.
Oh, you guys are playing lopsided teams. I didn't even realize that. 50
Oh,
to 17.
let's
That was
32 to 2?
Let's
Nice,
go,
that was-
baby.
so fast. You guys want to
Dude,
just do one more,
what
or you want
happened?
to
I
go
can
out
do
on
one
that
more.
note? We'd like to maybe try and get one more. What do you guys think?
I can.
32
Or do you
kills.
want to just go out? John just put up a 32-2.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Wow. I don't know what Minky was doing before, but he stopped doing it.
He
He's
stopped
Why
doing
don't
it.
you ever play SWAT with me?
We could.
Why do you want to
We
get
certainly could.
backpacked up into like the upper echelon where you can't hang?
I'm already well into the diamonds. Like I can go
Oh
with him
my
in the
gosh.
Onyx and
He's
champion.
comes on
Hey,
the
remember
stream,
the picture
starts
I had from
dropping.
today? I outperformed the champions on my team earlier today. Yeah.
Okay.
My
do you-
We
40
gotta
and my
find
fo-
those
and-
champions
and my-
and see why their CSR is
Yeah,
inflated.
and my
John's
48 kill
rematching,
game.
so it looks like there will be one
Oh.
final match.
We
That's
can.
fine.
I'll hold us back, and we can answer a question if we got any.
well,
Do
most
we have
of the
any on
questions.
your list or anything?
No, I mean we've been meandering around that. A lot of the questions I'm seeing are not necessarily things that are in scope for today.
How long is Holiday Fiesta up for? You know, I don't remember when that comes down.
I don't know if we've announced an end date, but I'd say definitely play this year. But we might leave it around if it's popular. Like we tend to leave things around the more popular they are.
Yeah, vote with your playtime, right?
Yeah, vote with your playtime.
And in case you don't know, we also right now have double XP in every playlist going on.
Every
right?
playlist.
So your journey to 152 is a little bit easier for the next couple of weeks.
Mhm.
Get out there, take advantage of that. Can we get more customization in H5?
Oh, look what we got
Oh,
again.
another SWAT.
All right,
It
guys.
was meant to be.
This
Wow.
one has to be for the marbles. Yes, Tom French is still the multiplayer director for Halo Infinite. I just saw that question scroll off. At some point in 2019, I'm positive we will have Tom French back on the stream, so we'll make that happen. When is the next stream? I don't know.
Sometime next year.
Yeah, definitely will not be. This is the last stream for 2018. For the most part, we are winding things down here at the studio. It's time to go off, enjoy the holidays with family, friends, play some games, unwind. Got a lot of work to do in 2019. Right, Chris? I'm
A
sure you
lot
don't
of
spend
work
any
to
time
do.
thinking about that,
A
though.
lot of work to do in 2019. It's going to be a big year. It's going to be a big year for us. We've got a lot of work to do, and I think the team's getting a break, and we're going to come back and we're going to make Infinite
Yeah,
Someone
team-
says stay motivated.
awesome.
Team
as
is
Stay
it
motivated.
Team
That's
is,
right.
Team is definitely motivated. They're just taking a break.
Yep.
Exciting stuff happening for the end of the our end year for milestones and stuff. So
Somebody was asking about could we add more emblems or skins or content to Halo 5, and we touched on this in the past, but it's not really something right now that's realistic or in scope.
Yeah.
I think not only for the fact that the entire team has now fully focused over on Halo Infinite work, but my understanding is really even just kind of the tool sets and kind of going back to some of the discussion earlier about why we had to evolve the entire engine and the pipeline. There's not a lot we can really do with Halo 5 at this point, huh, guys? I think we've tapped out the limits of what can be added to the game.
Sadly, that's right.
But we've learned a lot.
Is that
So-
something
Yeah.
that, I was going to say, learned from and hope to address with Infinite?
Absolutely.
Subspace?
Yeah. Halo 5 we learned a lot from. I loved kind of getting those updates out there for the community at a more regular cadence, and we kind of just put a ton of stuff in 5, and it's kind of bursting at the seams at this point to try and get anything else in the way that game tech is architected isn't really possible.
Warrior servant.
And so we definitely had that in mind when we started working on Slipspace.
Undisputable potential.
22-12, 23-12. You guys are off to another commanding lead here. Back-to-back games of SWAT. Unishat coming off a career-high performance. Looking to carry these guys to victory. They're right off into the sunset.
Oh my God. Oof. Oof.
Oof.
Uni, I'm just gonna put my controller down
happened?
right now.
What happened to you, Burger?
Everyone seemed to die at the same time just now. Not totally sure what happened.
Strong
I'm
push
warmed
up by
up
Rocks.
now and used to the setup, so I'm doing pretty well. Normally it just takes some time to get set up.
Really what's happened is Burger and I have dragged Uni's MMR down to a point where he can just kind of
Yeah,
wreck
that
shop.
might be.
It's entirely possible. Oh, man, I
Oh, we're
just
only up by
spawned there.
3 now, though.
We started
We've got
talking.
an
man.
AFK guy getting us some anchored spawns on red. It's very interesting. A little unfortunate.
I'm like, where am I getting shot from? And I just stand still instead of moving.
Obvious proficiency.
Oh, come on.
Is anyone in blue base with me?
They should be red cave.
There's one
or
in-
on snipe tower.
Big
Just a couple
Dog
on snipe.
75. You're late to the stream, buddy. He's saying, please give us split screen. You haven't heard?
Oh, you
Burger,
missed that
Burger has
whole-
delivered. Split screen is
Oh.
confirmed and was one of the recent
Obvious
focuses of a milestone that we recently had wrapped up here in the studio. And 4 people played Halo Infinite on one TV. It was glorious.
Possibly one of the most awkward stream moments of 2018.
I don't know. The
You are
wait, I guess where's the Quinn Sandbox tuning streams in 2018, John, or was
That
that back
would've
in
been 2017.
Okay,
That
sorry.
would've
Then
been
you're probably right,
2017.
Chris, because those got real awkward real fast too. We had a lot of fun back then.
Good.
I don't even know what I'm
Hoping to
doing
make things
anymore.
more awkward in 2019.
That's the theme.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Using the power of Slip Space Engine. we
Guys,
hope
they're
to make
closing this
everything
gap
more
here. You
awkward.
I know,
got a
that's good. I-
4-point lead,
I don't even know what I'm doing.
got this.
44 to 40. Who's going to step
Uh-oh.
up here and clutch?
I just got my double.
Nice.
Triple.
Oh, toss.
Chris Lee did get a triple there to pull the team up to 46-43,
Oh, and I miss-
46-44.
and I miss and get
Burger
killed.
drops immediately, 46-45.
Boom.
Guys,
We got this.
getting nervous.
Oh,
We're
no.
tied up at 47-48 now, Team 343.
Is he in red?
Guy in
Last
red.
match of the year for
Last
the studio.
match, 1 kill
One
to go.
kill.
Next
here we go.
kill if 343 can pull this off. Who's it going to be?
No one died? No one died?
Chris dies. We're tied up at
Well,
49.
we don't have to be
Let's
specific.
Yeah,
about
let's
who
go.
died.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Nice
I had
job,
nothing
Burger.
to do with
Oh
that
my
win.
goodness.
Good job, guys.
I mean, we win as a team. We win
Yeah,
as a team.
Good.
Woo! All right, guys.
That was
What?
close.
What?
A 50-49. That's a way to go out. That's
That
a
is
way
awesome.
to go out. I'll take it.
Well done. We're going to have a lot of unicorn skins to give out later this afternoon. So thanks to everyone that matched with and against Team 343 here today. Guys, any final thoughts you'd like to share? Any kind of reflections as we wrap up the calendar year and go off into our personal worlds until 2019? Burger, we'll start with you.
I think I need Uni to help me play better.
Yeah? You want to get some training
I think we
sessions
can
set
make
I
up?
think I
happen.
need some training.
Some
Yeah.
coaching?
I'm gonna have
Coaching.
to go talk to Dursky.
Well, we do want to make sure Infinite's accessible to all players at all skill levels, so we need you to represent that bracket that you're in right now. Like, we don't want you to get too good. We need you to stay down there.
All right, I can do that. I'm sure
It's an
even with
important
practice,
job.
I'm still going to stay
I'll
down
do
there.
that for the team.
Yeah.
It's an important job, but we're glad you're looking
I'll
out
do
for
it. I'll
everyone.
do it for the team.
Cool. John, parting thoughts? You've done a couple social streams now. It's been a wild year here.
Excited for the future. It'll be good. Looking forward to what we can do and show off next year. Yeah.
And I think, John, we do have a community update coming out tomorrow just to
Tomorrow,
kind of
yep.
wrap up and put a bow on a lot of stuff that happened over the last few weeks and months. So take a look at that on Halo Waypoint sometime tomorrow afternoon.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully.
It should.
Well,
It should.
Your vacation starts when that publish button is pressed,
It's
right?
true.
So highly motivated to get that out the door. Chris, thanks for joining us as well.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts or words to impart on our community here today?
It's been a good year. I still watch community reactions for E3 and just love kind of being able to talk about Infinite for the first time, and really happy to be able to spend this is my last day in the studio.
I know, and I'm
with
glad.
the community.
Thank you for offering it
and,
up and being a part of this today.
Yeah, it's an awesome way
For
to
real.
end the year, and looking forward to next year.
Yeah, and I think we will be hearing more from you for sure in
Yeah.
the months ahead. Burger as well. I think you passed the test.
I'm gonna have to review the tape
All
and
right.
see.
Well, nobody stepped in to shut us down. My phone. I'm not getting texted from marketing or anything, so I think we're okay.
Yeah,
I think
all right,
Burger
yeah.
might be an official spokesperson now.
Yeah, right?
We're ready.
Yeah, I mean,
gonna-
let's. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's commitment right there.
And of course, for everyone that's been watching today and all of our social streams, we really appreciate your support and hanging in there. We know the wait can be hard sometimes, but it's super exciting here for us as well. We can't wait to share more as soon as that time comes. But we really do appreciate all the feedback, all the support. I can tell you that the team is listening. Chris takes his stuff to heart. He really means it. We regularly talk throughout the entire studio about all the things that John and myself and Postums, we're out there, we're reading the forums, we're reading your tweets, and I dare I say the studio is, I think, in a better situation than we've ever been in terms of having that dialogue and that feedback loop with our community. It's only going to get better once we start putting flighting content into your hands. So thank you, everyone, for that. Also, a shout out to everybody that helped us with the MCC playtests, all the updates. It's been a crazy, crazy year.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we have not enough time to recap all the cool things that have happened, but the majority of them have only been possible because of the community. So on behalf of everyone, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting Halo in 2018. And hang on tight. I think 2019 is going to be even more awesome. More Burger, more Chris, more Halo. And happy Halo days, everyone. Please enjoy the break. We will be back in 2019. We might be a little bit low-key between now and then, but you can find us probably on Twitter in the meantime. Guys, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Congratulations on your SWAT performance, Burger.
First stream.
That was terrible.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Happy holidays.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.